I'm going to do an unboxing video and installation of a Ring indoor camera. Ring dealer. I put in a lot of these cameras lately. They're getting much better with their connectivity. Much easier to set up and install. So I'm going to show you what's inside. And I've already got some Ring cameras set up. But basically the setup is similar. The only difference will be that it will ask you for your username and password for your Wi-Fi if you haven't already got it set up in there. So inside we've got the transformer, a couple screws, a little mounting hardware kit. If you're going to mount this to the wall, I would suggest getting some better anchors, some better screws. But for the most part, you get a camera which is nice sized. These are really good for not showing, not taking up a lot of space in your house. They don't look really bad inside of a room. Inside it comes with the instruction manual, a couple little leaflets, and it's going to come with scan code so it can tell which camera you've got if you don't already have the app, and a Ring surveillance. So the first thing you need to do is go into your app store, Google Play, and you're going to download the Ring camera app. So Ring, or the Ring camera app. Don't get fooled by the advertisement. It'll be this blue ad. It says Ring, Ring Always Utility. Since I've already got mine in there, I'm going to go ahead and open mine. As you can see, I've already got cameras pulled up on here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our new camera. So I'm going to go set up a device. I'm going to pick security cameras. Now on the back of the camera, or on the paper it gave you, is a barcode, a QRC code. I'm going to scan that code. As soon as I pick that up, it asks me for the address or where the location where I'm going to be using it at. If you haven't done this yet, you can type in your name, address, location, set up your app before you do this part. So we're going to put it at my house. I'm going to name this kitchen because I'm going to do custom. I'm going to call this my kitchen camera. I'll go continue. The next thing we need to do is we need to plug in the camera. Because I have plugged in my camera, and as you can see on the front, there's a blue flashing light on there.
Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
And it's going to talk to you. So with our blue light flashing, I'm going to hit continue on my phone. It's going to ask, is the light flashing? Yes or no. If it's not flashing, power it down, turn it back on. So in this case, my light is flashing, so I'm going to hit the light is flashing. It's going to ask to join the network so it can set up. We're going to join that. Make sure your Bluetooth is enabled. And also, if you haven't done this setup before, it may ask you for your Wi-Fi password because it's going to look for your Wi-Fi network now. When it comes up, mine's already going to be installed. I'll be able to hit the same one.
Is now connected to your Ring device.
So there's my network already. If not, the list that popped up real quick, you would pick your network, type in your password.
Your Ring device is now connecting to your Wi-Fi network. This might take a moment.
So this takes up to a couple minutes. Usually it goes pretty quick. The biggest thing to remember when you set up a Ring camera, same with your doorbells, when you first turn it on, when it pops up on your screen, you got a picture and you're like, oh wow, that worked. That was super easy.
Setup was successful.
So I'm done there. I'm going to hit got it. It's going to say successful. I'm going to hit OK. It makes you click this physical installation, start tutorial, just X out when you're done, skip for now. It won't let you hit I'm done until you play through that. If you need installation or privacy features, if you need any of this, click on it and go through the information. Since I've done these before, I'm just trying to add it. I don't need any of that. I'm going to hit I'm done. The camera's going to connect, which is going to be right here. As soon as it pops up, it's going to go through a software update. Once it goes through the software update, that's a great picture of me, isn't it? Got me mouth open, jaw necked. The software update will take up to 10 minutes to do. So the camera's going to be frozen in whatever position it took the picture in the first place. About 10 minutes later, your live view is going to start working again. And then we can go through the setup menu on it. Now as it's updating the software, it'll come up and tell you Ring is now updating your software. The little light will flash on and off every now and then. But again, give this 10 minutes to update. Same if you're doing a doorbell or any other Ring camera. The doorbell doesn't tell you it's going to update the software. The newer ones out do, but if you buy an older software version, it just pops up and you think it's not working. Just give it a little bit of time. It'll start working. I just triggered the motion on it. What you want to do is you'll go into your apps, open up your Ring, and you'll see all your devices on here. click on the camera you want to view, hit the live mode, and after a few seconds the camera pops up. So that's the live mode on it. The first thing I want to do on mine, since I'm going to put this in a high visibility area and it's going to be getting hit all the time, I'm going to hit settings. I'm going to turn the motion alerts off, because if not, every time I do walk by it, it's going to trigger the motion that's constantly going to pop up on your phone. So I'm going to turn that off first. I'm going to go back to the live view. Once it's done saving that, as you can see, the camera is now live. If you want to talk through it, you can talk through it. I'll click on that, blow it up into a full screen, and now I can talk. So you can talk and listen through this camera. And I have to hit stop because I'm going to feedback big time. So I'm going to reconnect to it, but basically it's a two-way communicator for about 55 bucks. If you've already got a Ring account, it'll record. It's $100 a year, I think, for unlimited amount of cameras. So if you want to go back and see what happened earlier, you just go back through the motions, live views, and see what happens. And that's all there is to setting up a Ring camera. It takes about 5 minutes total. It took longer to do the video and explain it than it actually does to do. I'm going to be doing another video going over how to adjust all the sensitivity, all the settings on the cameras, how to block off certain areas if you don't want motion to be tripping them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click like and subscribe.